I would read a Brando bio in the Godfather voice, saying like the thing I couldn't get out of my head was Last Tango in Paris. Stick a finger up my asshole, um, which is not necessarily the thing you want to be thinking about when you're reading a fucking Brando biography. I'm
Oh,
here to
I
tell
did
you.
that. Yeah, it was Oh, oh look, a boat.
I agree. I think it sounds very romantic. That person's really having a hard time spelling. And I can identify, because I do too. I am not a proficient speller. I really struggle with it for some reason. Alrighty. Let me see. Book of the week. I'm looking around for a book. I've already looked through these, haven't I? I'm looking around for a book, but not finding one yet. Got to keep that. Got to keep an eye out for that. I can still hear Brando screaming Stella echoing in my head, ears, whatever. Yep. Brando screaming Stella will echo down through history. That would say it's a pretty landmark performance. It's a big deal. Tennessee Williams. Brando actually, that is kind of one of the interesting parts of the book. Brando just kind of talking about the, doing the stage play and just everything that went into to that happening, leading up to the film and so forth. All right, so I think I warned you earlier that we were probably going to need to remember that tic-tac-toe pattern, and here we are. I've run the wrong way, haven't I? Is it back over here? There we go. XOXXOO. Do I have the UT game going? No. Why? What's happening?
Then it's, how could you not remember you were cooking? You could have burnt the house down.
Now, look at this. That's a sad little bell, isn't it? All right. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I ring this bell twice and I'm hearing what sounds like maybe church bells. Sweet 16 in Indy. All right, so that I suspect is going to come back and be something later. Of course, we're going to use this paintbrush on this wall.
Extra bolts and curtains over the door. It's starting.
And I think this might be... I think that this might be the time capsule buried under the extension for the school. And if I recall, the code to get into that was somebody's birthday, which was 09 1
Sat alone in
1.
the park. What am I doing here?
Not too shabby, right?
Who are you?
To whom uncovered this box? We buried this time capsule so that we could one day return later in our lives. If you found it, then it means we've either moved on or aren't coming back for it yet. It was buried with love by Thomas Fletcher and Jean Thornton of Pinwheel. You may try to find us or our family to return this box, or enjoy these gifts for yourself. Inside you will find items about our lives together, the food we ate, and songs we sang. This is actually getting me kind of emotional. These were happy times. We hope you enjoy them the same way that we did, Tom and Jean. That's really beautiful, actually. I didn't expect to be moved like that, but as I was going through it, just like all of a sudden, like kind of the beautiful sentiment of what that represents just kind of came crashing down on me. That's really, really beautiful. Health to thee, good apple tree. Well to bear, pockets full, peckfuls, bushel bagfuls. I think let's hang on to that. That, I believe, is going
buried treasure?
to matter later. And I'm just going to keep the paintbrush because I like it. Alright, 5 out of 6. Here we go.
Answer phone again? Really? Okay. It was really good talking to you last week. I know Rachel misses your voice. We've been thinking maybe visiting. Or maybe somehow you could come to us. Anyway, let me know.
Alright, so now that I know that I am playing as Thomas, then I am still wondering if Jim isn't Thomas and Jean's son, but that would of course make the relationship with you, that would make, this would make Jim calling you, checking on you, which makes a little bit more sense to me. Checking on his dad. Rachel maybe is his wife, and checking on his dad, wondering what his dad's doing, getting involved in this project for Thomas to try to save Jean. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Now then, now the thing that I am thinking about is this bell right here.
Me and my friends used to play out here. Dave, Jane, Emily, Tom. Emily, Dave, Jane. I miss them so much.
Once again, useless jump mechanics. Alright, so I've got a gold bell that rings whenever the church bells ring. For right now, though, I have a suspicion about this sheet music, and I want to go and I want to put this on that piano in there and see if it does anything. Can It Go Boom is asking, can you use the sheet music on the piano? Which I just was thinking about the same thing myself.
You can fill your mind with new ones, but some are just irreplaceable. It followed us everywhere we went. No matter what we threw at it, it always survived.
That sounded promising. I'm thinking that we've mended at least part of the projector. Yes, indeed. One part restored. Alrighty, still a little bit more work to do here, folks. We've got one of the wheels that we can use in a safe to open it. So here I make proposition. I propose that we go back, if I'm going to try to attempt a legit Russian accent, we go back and use wheel on safe. Wheel on safe. I've been up there, right? Yeah, the door's open. I'm sure I have been. I'm really confounded by. I tell you what's bugging me is the note that is used for the for the doctor's office puzzle. I'm wondering why I haven't come across that yet. Plenty of ale sold today up on the square. We set up a market store to get our best-selling J.D. Taylor ale out there. Seems to be doing really well. I hope Peter does well as we do. We need to speak to him. Elaine. La 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 la. Have I missed anything over here? I don't think so. Right, okay. So, as I recall, the first place that we encountered that had a safe was in the inn. And I found the wallet that
How
had
about this one?
the note
Why
sticking
do
out of
milking
it.
stools have 3 legs?
Oh my god.
Because the cows have the udder.
Jesus. I can't stand much more. I can't stand much more of this. I'm just not going to be able to deal with it. Alright, let's see. Let's go upstairs here. Where is that? Where's that office? That's not it. Yeah, okay. Okay, here we go. Let's see, I can almost not... Loboix, I almost can't, that green is, my monitor is not the greatest, the one that I'm using to monitor Twitch. Loboix says, hey, here I was thinking I was going to bed and now I'm hooked on your stream, Brent. This game looks really awesome. I agree with you. I think it looks quite good. Alright. And what did the wallet say? What did the wallet say? The wallet says 1410. 1410. I love it when a plan comes together.
Andrew turned to Harry, his face looking very serious now. "You'll have to go home, little man," he said, winking so that Rob couldn't see. "That's not fair. Why does he get to go and I don't?" moaned Rob. "'Cause he's too young to be out this late. Besides, we might be a while and he can help us sneak back in later." "Right. Off you go," Andrew pushed, winking again and then whispering into Harry's ear. "Just remember where we said." "Okay, Andy," he said trustingly. And so off little Harry ran, leaving just the two of them. As soon as Mr. Jefferson was finished, both boys began to make their way down to the docks.
All right. So more puzzles to solve, and I am. There's one in particular, and you know it's kind of interesting because again I have this expectation. I have this expectation from where I played the review copy, and there's some things that are different. There's some things that have changed, and some of the puzzles have slightly different solutions. So I find myself now wrestling with this expectation I have of this puzzle specifically right here. That's interesting. Okay, so you ring that bell, and you also hear the kind of the church bell tone. All right, so I know that I found a note in the review copy that that was the key to this puzzle right here, and I found it before I went in there the first time because I solved that one straight away. So let's have another look around through some of these houses. Walker Loaf says, this is one of the games that I wouldn't enjoy playing solo, but I do enjoy watching someone else. Well, in that case, welcome. I am very happy to play this game so that other people can enjoy it if they don't think that they'd be interested in playing it themselves, as I really enjoy playing it, and I'm all about spreading the word, all about trying, excuse me, to get as many people excited about it as possible. No.